Hey guys, I'm Kyle McCorkle with Safe Home Offer, here with my friend Dave. I was talking with one of my team members just about that we're trying to get in touch with more investors, build more relationships, and so we're really trying to send out more letters to multifamily owners and just get to know a lot more investors locally. So I was talking to my team member and we were talking about Dave and how I got to know Dave years ago and all the things that we've done together since then. So Dave is a local investor. I sent him a letter. I don't know how long ago it was. I think it was probably 4 or 5 years ago.
Sounds about right.
And that was about a 4-unit in Middletown. So I guess first of all, Dave, do you call a lot of people that send you letters?
You were the only person I've ever called or ever replied to for any letter.
Dave called me about this 4-unit that he was selling. It was listed. And did I buy that property?
You did not.
So how did that first conversation go? Do you remember?
Not much. No, I just remember getting a letter. I was impressed by the letter. Nice family picture. That impressed upon me, and very professional formatting.
I remember some parts of that call. I remember Dave called. He said he has this 4-unit that it was listed. I pretty much talked to him about it pretty quickly, and I said, hey, I'm pretty sure I'm not the right buyer for you. But then we just kind of got to talking, and we ended up going to lunch together, and we started looking at properties together. And I think that we just kind of kept in touch, and it was probably 2 or 3 years after that was the first time that we actually did a deal together. Dave had a 5-unit and that was listed. I didn't know about it. I didn't know he was the owner, and I was looking to acquire a property via a 1031 exchange, and he said, I have one for sale right now. So I guess, do you remember kind of what we did on that deal, how that went down?
Yeah, I had that listed with an agent, 5-unit for around $290, I believe it was. And Kyle and I talked, and we decided that I could give him a better price, and then I would save commission. So I had it pulled off the market, and it was a win-win for both of us.
So I was able to get a slightly better deal, but Dave actually netted more than he would have if he would have paid the agent. So
correct.
Win-win situation there. And then we didn't really stop there. We kind of kept going. So yeah, we've done a lot of business together. So first of all, let's talk about dealing with us as a buyer. So when we bought the 4-unit, what type of buyer was I?
It was you were an easy buyer to work for or work with. So everything was smoothly, we agreed on a price. We both have common interests. We wanted to create win-win situations, which you did.
Right. So
it was a great transaction.
Didn't do any inspections on that one. Pretty much just made sure we got all the numbers straight and everything. It was also nice, as the buyer, because I had questions after I bought the property. And like I said, we keep in touch. So I was able to just shoot him a text here and there.
Right.
So it was pretty easy, stress-free transaction. Did you do a 1031 with that transaction?
I did a 1031 with that, yes.
What did you buy?
Ended up buying a property out of state.
Okay, so then the single family that I sold you, it was kind of a similar situation. I had this property listed. I actually had a buyer fall through, and I knew Dave was looking for something.
Yeah.
So I guess, and I'm not sure how much you remember. Can you kind of walk us through that situation?
Yeah, it was a similar situation in reverse. You had a property for sale. I was looking to buy. You had it listed for one price. You came down for me because we had a history, but you still made out better because you didn't have to pay commission to sell the property. So it was a similar situation in reverse of the previous deal that you had done with me.
And I think you, if I remember correctly, you weren't planning on buying it, and then you actually found a tenant like a couple days
Correct.
later
or
something.
Yeah, it's a very high real estate market here in central Pennsylvania, so I was able to find a tenant before I even had the property under contract from Kyle.
Yeah, so he found a tenant, and then he said, you know what, I actually do want to buy this because I have a tenant who's going to pay me some really good rent. So
Yep.
the timing was able to work out well. Let's also talk a little bit about private lending.
Sure.
So I guess, Dave, what's it like to lend to me?
It's great. Kyle and I, we work on a fair interest rate. Kyle always makes his payments on time, and I get updates on the project. He's actually even walked me through the houses that he's worked on, so I can see where my investment money has gone. And Kyle gets them done quick and sells them quick, and rinse and repeat, and we lend again.
Yep, absolutely. All right. Thanks a lot, Dave.
Yep.
Look forward to working with you on future deals.
All right.